everyone, and welcome to the Room of Requirement. My name is Megan, and I have over 25 years of occult and esoteric study and practice. And today I'm going to be talking about energy manipulation, how to control, feel, and direct energy to expand your consciousness. So, energy manipulation comes in many different forms, and you can sense energy. And when you get further along on your spiritual path, and even in the beginning, you always hear about energy, someone's vibe, right? So it's kind of a overused term, but it's very important that you learn how to work with these energies to expand your consciousness. And so through practices like meditation, yoga, physical yoga, Tai Chi, qigong, all of these things, if you get yourself centered, grounded, and calm enough and still enough, you can train yourself to learn how to pick up on the subtle cues of energy within your body as well as in your environment. And when you do this, that's how you learn how to pick and choose what energies are coming from who, from what. We all have been in situations where we walk into a room and we know that something has taken place there, like if somebody had a fight, or if, you feel this at concerts, when you go to concerts, when everybody gets amped up. So this is like, there's ambient energy that's in an area. There's residual energy that's in an area. And so there's all different kinds of complexities and different, types of energy that are all around us constantly. I mean, our bodies are powered by energy. The food that we take in is a form of energy. Our breath is a form of energy. So, whether we like it or not, it's a constant in our lives. And so once you can practice enough to be able to sense these things, then in a sense, you're able to tap into these energies that are in, your environment and the realms next to us, to be able to use them and utilize them to expand your awareness and connect with the divine on a deeper level. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so understanding human energy systems. The concept of human energy systems is deeply rooted in various ancient traditions and modern holistic practices. These systems encompass everything from the physical energies that sustain our bodies to the more subtle energies that influence our emotional and spiritual well-being. Understanding these energy systems can help us maintain balance, health, and harmony in our lives. Learning the art of energy manipulation can allow you to charge objects and magical workings, heal yourself and others, and perform telekinesis. It can also help you ground and clear yourself of unwanted energies at any time. It can also shield you, other people, and spaces. The human energy systems. Human energy systems are broadly categorized into three main types. There is physical energy. This is the energy derived from food, sleep, and exercise, which fuels our body functions. Emotional energy. This energy relates to our emotions and mental states. It impacts how we interact with the world emotionally and mentally. Spiritual energy, often described as life force or chi, or prana. This energy is believed to flow through the body, connecting us to the universe and enhancing our spiritual health. So mind, body, spirit connection. I did a video on this. They're all together. So being able to combine mind, body, spirit and get all these things balanced is also going to allow you to tap into the energies better. And it will also teach you how to perceive the subtle shifts and changes in you and in other people. And then when you can do that, then you can start to build your relationships better when you can pick up on these subtle cues within people, which leads to more compassion, better relationships, being able to pick up on the complex, cues from another person, and you can have deeper connections with them this way. Promoting expanded consciousness. To promote expanded consciousness, viewing body, mind, and spirit as interconnected components is essential. Recognizing the interplay between these aspects creates a feedback loop that enriches your understanding of yourself and the world around you. By embracing the collective approach, you can navigate your journey of spiritual growth with greater clarity and purpose. Energy sensing, manipulation, and flow are key aspects to expansion of higher awareness. The benefits of energy flow alignment. Aligning your energy flow can lead to numerous benefits, including increased vitality, enhanced energy levels, and reduced fatigue, emotional balance, greater control over emotions, and improved mood, mental clarity, improved focus, concentration, and decision-making skills, spiritual growth, a deeper connection with your inner self and the universe. Accessing energy. To access your spiritual energy, begin by identifying activities that make you feel alive and connected. Reflect on past fulfilling experiences to pinpoint your energy source. Mindfulness practices can help you get into the present moment to be able to tune into energy. Divine inspiration and intuition are key components. Experiment with practices like meditation and yoga to enhance your connection with your spiritual self. Breathwork and visualization can balance your chakras and remove barriers hindering energy flow. Elevate your vibrational frequency through techniques like visualization, sound healing, and shadow work. And so, yes, shadow work is a form of energy manipulation. So these types of things, looking at things from a different perspective, people don't really realize how deep this goes. So all of these things are forms of energy manipulation. When we think a thought, we are actually putting the thought form out into the etheric, your immediate area where you are. So that in itself is a form of energy manipulation. So a lot of people don't look at it from this angle. But basically, everything that we do, everything we practice, everything that we say, we are sending energy out and receiving it back. So this is an interplay of energy that goes on constantly. It goes on inside our head and it goes on outside, right? So purifying your vessel is another way to prepare for higher levels of energy flow. So herbal and plant medicines might also help. I don't want to get too deep into that, but if you have any questions about that, you can obviously see where I'm going with this. But the cleaner your vessel is, the more you exercise your body and release pent-up emotional energy, which can hinder you. That's going to really allow things to flow correctly. So this kind of ties into somatic releases during yoga practices. So this happens to me quite often. If I get too emotionally worked up, I'm like, okay, I need to do some shadow work yoga. I need to do some gentle, long yin yoga, things like this to purify my vessel, to get it ready for higher levels of energy. So when you do this, it can actually lead to Kundalini awakenings, Kundalini activation, all of these things. I have some other videos, if you guys are interested, about more information on breath work and visualization and Kundalini awakenings that, it goes into that. So if you're wanting a little bit more, I've got videos on that. Okay, a transformative journey. A transformative journey through the exploration of spiritual paths and the quest for deeper connection with the divine will help you connect with this energy. To tap into your spiritual energy effectively, you must first identify the sources that fuel your inner light. Aligning the flow of energy within you requires conscious effort and dedication to maintaining a positive and harmonious vibration. Tuning into the frequency that resonates with your spirit will amplify your connection to the universal energy that surrounds you. There are ways of doing this through your spiritual practice on many levels. So you have mental, which is focused attention. So that's focusing your energy with intention. You create a thought, and then you focus, and then you take action. Then you have the emotional, which is feeling and sensing energies of yourself and others. And then physical practices like yoga, tai chi, and qigong clear the body of emotional debris so the energy can flow naturally, and you can learn how to move it through the body at will and tune into the energy outside of you to manipulate it. So this is how energy healing works. If you have like a Reiki session, sound healing, anything that puts out a frequency, and this is how it works, and how healers can heal you, and you could even heal yourself and heal others. So it's exchange of energy flow that really, I guess, kind of gets you to the point of realignment. So if you have like a Reiki session, what they're doing is tapping into your energetic field and seeing what's blocking the flow. because it goes along your energy centers, which I'm going to be talking about that a little bit here in a little bit. So basically, that's how energy healing works. That's how psychic abilities work. That's how empaths work. All of these things. You have someone that is able and sensitive enough to tap into your energetic field or template. Okay. So regular practice. Regular practice of energy flow alignment not only aids in maintaining physical and emotional well-being, but also opens pathways to increased intuition, mental clarity, and a stronger connection to your inner self. Add energy flow manipulation to your daily routine in some form. For example, you can add visualization and meditation after yoga. You can also ground and clear multiple times a day. So grounding and clearing, if you guys want to know what that is, there's tons of information on the internet. I don't want to totally drain this. I don't want this video to be too long because I'm going to talk about energy meridians and stuff, and I don't want to get too far off of this. But if you have any questions about it, just drop in the comments and I'll answer, give you a really brief how to do it. So, okay. So here are some key practices to enhance your vibrational frequency tuning. Okay, so we've all heard that too. They're high vibe, they're low vibe. I got to raise my vibration, in the new age, you see this all the time, right? In metaphysical communities, all of that stuff. Basically what they're saying is, raise your vibration so that you can tune into the higher vibrations and have more connection with the divine, basically is what they're getting at. So all of these things can help you raise your own personal vibration because basically you want to link up with higher vibrations. So that's what you're doing. You're meeting them where they're at. So one is meditation, quiet your mind, focus your breath, and let go of lower vibrational energies. So that's fear, doubt, depression, confusion, frustration, all of these things. Visualization, imagine yourself moving energy through your energetic field like a torus field. So when I do this, I am actually visualizing moving the energy through my system in a torus field. Sound healing, use sound frequencies like singing bowls or binaural beats to harmonize your energy. Hemisync music is great as well. So I do this every day. I use Hemisync. I've done the Gateway experience. I'm actually working on the Gateway experience right now by the Monroe Institute. Been out for a long time. You can check that out too. And so any kind of binaural beat or Hemisync is really going to help you get into a flow state. So that's what you need when you're trying to manipulate and sense energy. You need to get yourself into a calm flow state, and then you can unleash. So connecting with nature, this is great. Spend time outdoors and absorb the high vibrational energy of natural world. Put your bare feet on the ground, and sitting under trees is also wonderful too. So if I'm got too much energy flowing through the body, I'll take a walk outside in my bare feet and kind of hug a tree or put my hand on a tree, and that will ground you out very quickly. Practicing gratitude. This gets you in a high vibrational state, cultivating a mindset of appreciation for what you already have. Don't ever focus on what you don't have. Okay, so the chakra system. So this one in particular, I wanted to show this one. So this is the 22 chakras. Everybody always talks about the first 7. And so basically 1 through 7 are third dimensional. You have your root chakra, and then your sacral, and then your solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. And then when you go up a little bit higher, you have chakras 8 through 15, which are fourth dimensional. So this is the dream realm or the astral travel realm. These chakras connect you to that. And then the ones above that, chakras 16 through 22, are fifth dimensional. And here are all the colors here. So when I'm visualizing, when you do like color meditations or visualizing, I actually picture these higher chakras. And then there's also other chakras that are above your shoulders. You have the palms of your hands, and the soles of your feet are also chakra points, so your eyes. So you're doing different kinds of visualization, focusing on these energy centers, clearing them so that you can move energy through. So this is how that works. I just wanted to show you a visual. You can Google this, and it has tons of information. Okay, so energy meridians. So here are some charts that I found. I'm going to be talking about qigong, which I practice qigong. I'm learning it, and I actually love it. Turns out I'm a natural at it, so I absolutely love it. But basically, here's all these different meridians. I think I read in a really obscure, like occult esoteric book a few years back, and it said we had something like 231 energy meridians. I've heard all kinds of different numbers, so I don't know the exact number. I mean, it's something we really can't prove. But I just want to give you a visual of what meridians are. And they're connected to the different organs, different body parts, and all of that. And so knowing these meridians and their functions, which I'm going to go over that for qigong, it's going to help you focus so that you can move these things and energies through the body. A lot of people are walking around, they don't realize that they have a crap ton of gunk in their energetic system that is in their energy template, in their etheric body, and their subtle body. And they're walking around with this crap, and it hinders flow and it makes things confusing. And when you try to tap in, you doubt yourself because you don't understand, with all the information, you got all this crap in your field, and then you're trying to focus your energy outside and differentiate what you're picking up. Well, if your system is clogged, then you're going to have trouble, and then you're going to have a lot of self-doubt because you can't pinpoint where the information's coming from. So basically that's what I mean by this is you want to make sure that your system is free and clear. Okay, so they're the 12 energy meridians. So I'm going to talk about, there's a lot more, and there's lots of different schools of thought, lots of different practices, but I'm going to focus on this. So the concept of the energy meridians is integral to traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture. Meridians are pathways through which the life energy known as qi flows, or qi. There are 12 primary meridians, each corresponding to specific organs and functions within the body. Understanding these meridians can help in promoting balance and health. So you guys just bear with me. I have a little bit more to cover after this. I'm sorry this one's getting a little bit too long, but I felt it was really, really important to talk about these meridians and their function and what part of the body that they govern, so that you know emotionally and mentally if something's off, what part of the body it's coming from, so that you can focus on that. Okay. So the lung meridian, it runs from the chest to the thumb. It governs the respiratory system and is responsible for the intake of qi from air. It also plays a role in the immune system and skin health. So if you've got some kind of skin issue, this meridian is off balance. Large intestine meridian, it extends from the index finger up the arm, across the shoulder, and ends at the nostril. It controls waste removal and helps regulate body fluids. It also influences the condition of the skin and emotions relating to letting go. So if you've got something that you haven't been able to let go, focus in on this one. Stomach meridian begins at the eye, travels down the face and the chest, and it ends at the second toe. Manages digestion and the extraction of nutrients, as well as mental clarity and emotional stability. Spleen meridian starts at the big toe, ascends along the inner leg, and terminates at the side of the chest. Supports digestion and managing the transformation of food into energy, and aids in blood production and immune function. The heart meridian travels from the armpit down the arm to the pinky finger. It regulates blood circulation and emotional well-being. It is associated with joy and overall mental health. Small intestine meridian runs from the pinky finger up the arm, crosses the shoulder, and ends at the ear. It assists in nutrient absorption and waste elimination, and plays a role in mental clarity and judgment. The bladder meridian begins at the inner corner of the eye, moves over the head, down the back, and ends at the little toe. It oversees the removal of waste fluids from the body and influences the nervous system and emotions related to fear. Okay, so when we're really scared, this is the section of the body where it'll build up if we're in flight or fight all the time. Kidney meridian starts at the bottom of the foot, travels up the inner leg, and ends at the collarbone. It stores essential qi and governs growth, reproduction, and water metabolism. It's linked to willpower and vitality. The pericardium meridian, it extends from the chest down to the arm to the middle finger. It protects the heart and influences circulation, emotional health, and the ability to express emotions. The triple burner meridian begins at the ring finger, travels up the arm, over the shoulder, and ends at the temple. It regulates the body's water metabolism and temperature, and supports immune system and emotional balance. The gallbladder meridian starts at the outer corner of the eye, zigzags down the side of the body, and ends at the fourth toe. Affects decision-making, courage, and the detoxification process, and helps with metabolism of fats. Liver meridian begins at the big toe, travels up the leg and torso, and concludes at the rib cage. It manages the smooth flow of qi and blood, influences emotional stability, and supports detoxification and hormonal balance. Understanding these meridians can provide a comprehensive view of how energy flow affects the physical, emotional, and mental health. By maintaining balance within these meridians, one can promote overall well-being and vitality. So I'm telling you guys all this because I want you to understand that everything is connected. All these different parts of our body, all the energy centers, how our body functions, all of this has to do with energy. So the reason we get sick is because things are off balance. And so once you learn where these things are coming from, then you can have a focal point so you can work on that area of the body. Okay, energy manipulation techniques. So here I'm going to get into the good stuff here. Okay, so by following these guidelines, you'll gain a good understanding of what it takes to become adept at manipulating your own energetic field while also learning how to work with other people's energies. Grounding exercises, super important. Grounding and centering, hands down, you need to learn that first. It's foundational. The ability to manipulate energy is a powerful tool that can help us in many aspects of our lives, from improving our physical and mental health to manifesting the life we dream of. It all starts with the intention setting and cleansing, two practices essential for successful energy manipulation. Visualization techniques. Visualization techniques are an important part of energy manipulation. Visualizing a desired outcome can help focus and direct your energies in the right direction, helping you to achieve success with any psychic development or meditation practices that you may be undertaking. So when you learn how to do this correctly, your intuition and psychic abilities are going to go through the roof, okay? So by incorporating visualization into your energy manipulation practice, you can access deeper states of awareness and gain greater control over how you use psychic powers or meditative processes to attain personal objectives. From here, we move on to channeling energies, another powerful technique that requires knowledge, skill, and dedication to master effectively. Channeling energies. To start understanding energy, it's important to recognize the different types and how they can affect us. Channeling energy is the process of using energy to manifest our intentions and create positive change while moving it through the body and sending it out. So let's start by talking about understanding energy. So emotional balance is key. If you're all over the place, it's going to be hard for you to focus. So getting your emotions in check is number one if you want to learn how to do this properly. So if you're angry or coming from a state of non-love, right, or attachment, fear, ego, all of these things, it's not going to allow you to get yourself into a calm emotional state so that you can tap into the subtle energy. So it's all connected, right? So emotional balance is key when learning to channel energies. As the more in tune with your emotions you are, the easier it will be to both sense and direct this energy. You should also take time to focus on the flow of energy around you, feeling its presence, understanding what it feels like to feel connected to that energy, and then using it for whatever purpose you desire. So with practice and dedication, anyone can learn this skill. Sensing energies. Now that you have learned how to channel energies, so channeling basically requires a bunch of visualization. Calming, getting yourself into a flow state, visualizing the energy, and then eventually with practice and keeping your body clear through like yoga and qigong, you will be able to literally feel the energy moving through your body. It took me years to get to this point where I can do that, but it does work. It just takes some dedication and practice. And all these things I'm talking about, if you get these things corralled, you'll be able to do it, okay? So to begin, let's look at the three main ways of energy reading. So that's auric reading, emotional regulation, and chakra balancing. These techniques are essential for understanding the energies around us. Knowing how to read an individual's aura can help you understand their mental state or any physical issues they may be dealing with. Through emotional regulation techniques such as meditation, breath work, or journaling, you can develop the ability to sense your own energy shifts throughout the day. So that's one way to practice, is to practice on yourself. You're always with yourself all the time. So all you have to do is just start monitoring your energy shifts within your body, and then you'll start to notice it in other people as well. So similarly, chakra balancing helps bring clarity into our lives by establishing a harmonious relationship between the mind and the body. With this knowledge under your belt, now it's time to move on to learning healing practices and protection methods. Okay, I wanted to throw this in here real quick. These are 5 famous energy manipulators throughout history. We have St. Francis of Assisi, Nikola Tesla, Dr. Masaru Emoto, Dr. William Tiller, and Paramahansa Yogananda. Okay, so you guys can look at these people. I'm sure everybody knows at least Masaru Emoto and Nikola Tesla, right? So these are well-known healers. Nikola Tesla was a scientist. He talked about vibrational energy, 369, all of this stuff. And so this Yogananda down here, he's a really famous yogi or guru even that could heal people. And so these are just like examples of people that you wouldn't think are energy manipulators, but they are, right? Healing practices and protection methods. Okay, healing practices and protection methods are essential for anyone seeking to learn energy manipulation. The goal is to clear the aura of any negative, blocking energies in order to allow positive healing energy to flow freely. To do this, many practitioners use a variety of techniques such as chakra balancing and aura cleansing. These processes involving channeling energy into specific parts of the body or clearing away stagnant blocks from your energetic field. Energy balancing works by restoring equilibrium between your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual states. So if you guys want like super technical ways about how to do all this stuff, you can find it easily on the internet. I'm just giving you the basics. I'm pointing you in the direction of where you need to go to research to figure out how to do all this stuff. And of course, if you guys have any questions, just ask and I'll let you know. Okay, in addition, it's important to practice shielding yourself with protective layers of light during meditation or when working with others on projects involving energy manipulation. So you can do this in groups. I have done it in groups. It's pretty powerful when you get together and do it and combine your energies to do something or create something. The energy is palpable. So this is why, you have covens, things like that will get together and do like ritual work and stuff like that. And I've felt it myself, like when it's one thing to do things separately and you can feel it, but when you get together with like-minded people that are at that kind of level and you do things, you can feel the energy in the air. It's insane. So this helps create boundaries between you and other people's energies so that only those that serve your highest good can enter your space. So protecting your auric field is super important as well. Putting up shields. So this is visualization, basically. Putting up shields to protect yourself from the different energies that may be around. But I will say, just know, like, nobody can really hurt you or touch you unless you let them. Okay, so just be sovereign in your own being. Like, nobody can really like super mess with you like that. It's not something that a lot of people like in the cult community. I'm not trying to go off track here. But they're always like, well, I've got to protect myself. I've got to protect myself. Well, okay, well, why do you think that? So if you believe that and subscribe to that and you feel like you need to be protected, then you're putting that out into the field that you want that kind of energy towards you. So it's all about intention too. Just stand firm in yourself and be confident and know that like you're good. You really don't need to be susceptible to any outside energy. But what I mean by this is like just throw up a shield and then in your mind okay, that's my intention. I'm protected. You don't have to get all kind of wonky about it. Okay. So energy healing practices. Energy healing is a holistic practice that involves manipulating the body's energy fields to promote healing and well-being. Some common practices include Reiki, a Japanese technique for stress reduction and relaxation that also promotes healing by channeling energy through the practitioner's hands. Acupuncture involves inserting needles into specific meridian points and balancing energy flow. Crystal healing uses the vibrational energy of crystals to affect the body's energy systems. Tai Chi and Qigong. So Tai Chi is a form of martial arts known for its slow flowing movements. It combines physical exercise with meditation, enhancing both physical and spiritual energy. Benefits include improved flexibility, reduced stress, and enhanced mental clarity. Qigong is an ancient Chinese practice that focuses on cultivating and balancing qi through movement, breath control, and meditation. It aims to harmonize the body, mind, and spirit, promoting overall health and well-being. The benefits of Tai Chi and Qigong. It improves strength, flexibility, balance, and coordination. Mental clarity, enhances focus, reduces anxiety, and cultivates inner peace. And spiritual connection. It deepens awareness of energy flow and fosters a sense of connection to the universe. In conclusion, understanding and harnessing the human energy system can lead to profound improvements in physical health, emotional balance, and spiritual growth. Engaging in practices like meditation, Tai Chi, Qigong, and energy healing can help you cultivate a deeper awareness of your energy and how it influences your life. By doing so, you can achieve a more harmonious and fulfilling existence. Okay, you guys, I hope you really enjoyed this one. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'd love to answer any questions that you have, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.